There's a person that's used to getting what they want, but with you, they couldn't get what they want. They couldn't get past your boundaries. They couldn't entice you. This is a person that usually has a lot of options. People will literally throw themselves at this person because they have status, they have money, they have accolades. This is the type of person that will change somebody's life. They are a King of Pentacles energy, which means they already have some sort of empire, business. This is somebody who's established, and they were very, very, very drawn to you. Very drawn to you. But something about this person, like you realize that they were distorted. Like there was something distorted about this individual. They were either a distorted feminine or masculine. It's a person that would use their gifts as a means to control other people. A lot of people were in fear of this person as well in the workplace. Like everyone usually like walks on eggshells, or they just kind of they put out this frequency that makes everybody uneasy. I feel like this is somebody who is connected to the occult. They're the type of person that likes being in control. They may do domination spells on people. Doesn't have to be actual spell work. It could just be this person using their mind. Some people's minds are so powerful, they do not need to do like straight magic. They can just put out thoughts or a frequency, and it will affect other people. I feel like you saw this person exactly for who they were. It wasn't initially though, like this is the type of person, like I said, they have their external looks very inviting. They could be very kind, very supportive, but there's something underlining in this person energy where you can never really be calm, where you still are on edge even though everything looks fine. This person may have had something passed down to them from family or through initiation or ritual work. Some people are in secret societies or just like frats, sororities. Some people have like people underneath them. I don't know. There's something weird going on here with this person, but you picked up on it. You picked up on it, and they know you picked up on it as well. This person did not count on you loving yourself more. With self-care is advised, love you more. You love yourself so much that you do not put your boundaries down for anybody. You don't care how rich somebody is, how famous they are, how well respected and loved they are. You know that these boundaries are what keep you safe. I feel like something about you rejected this person in some way, shape, or form, and they did not take that rejection lightly. It could have been something harmless where they tried to offer you something and you were like, nah, I'm good. And okay, ever since then, there was like this uneasy feeling that you would feel on and off. And it was energetic signatures of like anxiety and depression and anger, rage. It was mostly rage being sent to you. And because you were somebody who is awakened, you're somebody who's in tune, you have a strong intuition, you could pick up on it. So it was crazy. This person, in person, they were very kind and nice. But behind the scenes, maybe when you'd leave or when you get home, you would feel like thorns on you. And you'd be like, is there a problem? Is there issue? Somebody around you needs medication. They need freaking therapy. They need counseling. They're in a position of power also, which means they have a lot of control over people around them, and people are afraid to kind of bring opposition to this person, but you weren't afraid. I feel like something happened between you and this person where you were not taking their side. You stood 10 toes on your own perspective. This person is also attractive. They use their attraction as a means to charm other people. They couldn't charm you. So they're looking at you like, what the F is wrong with you? I can't charm you. I can't like be kind to you, and you take it. You're very apprehensive. You could feel this person's frequency and vibration from a distance, and you knew something was off. You just didn't know why. And I'm here to tell you, your intuition is spot freaking on, because you could sense what everybody else couldn't sense because nobody else is awakened but you. This person, I feel, because they know you can see them for who they are, for exactly who they are. This person's parents can't even see them for exactly who they are. You are the only one that could see through them. And now they feel deceived. Now they feel like they're in the spotlight. Now they feel like they're under judgment. This person, I feel like, even had plans to betray you or to just do something that would have worked against you. But because you avoided them all along, you avoided a situation where you would have been happy, and then it would have been snatched away from you by some distorted feminine or masculine. Here's the thing. You're dealing with a person who is used to getting what they want. Because they can't get what they want out of you, and because you're somehow shifting their perspective and everybody else's perspective of them, you've become like opposition. You're basically this person's op now. They're basically looking at you as an enemy, even if you were somebody who was supportive of this person from a distance. Because they cannot control the way that you see them, you're somebody who becomes a threat. Now their behavior is about to get erratic, reckless, impulsive, and unpredictable. This person may become volatile around you. One minute they're nice, the next being sinister or like abusive in a way that only you can see it. It's something crazy like that. So don't feel bad. Know that you're extra special. You're also gonna feel this person probably at night, when your defenses are down. They might be trying to hook onto you in some way, shape, or form, and clearing work is needed. You may need to cord cut with somebody that you have not even been romantically tied to. They just want you so badly because of the fact that you're appealing to this person. You're the only one that doesn't like bend down or just like take it from this person. You're the only one that speaks up against them. If they do something wrong, you're quick to let them know. This is the type of individual that has not encountered a person like you before, who cannot be charmed by looks, by energy, by gifts, by niceness. Yeah, you learned that the hard way, didn't you, in life? And these gifts and these lessons that you learned the hard way are going to carry you throughout life. This is just the first example of dealing with somebody who is high ranking, who is an official, who has notoriety, and knowing how to stand your ground. That's exactly what you've been doing. You've been standing your ground. So this person wants to talk to you. Actually, instead of talk, this seems like intimidation. Somebody wants to intimidate you because they can't quite figure out, like, why are you not giving me your energy? Why are you not giving me your time? Why won't you even look at me? And this person is like worshipped by people, not just in the workplace, but by individuals close to them. This is somebody, like I said, they're established. They've worked hard to get to where they're at, to create this empire. And a lot of people that want things from them usually will yield. Usually they'll do whatever this person wants, but you're not like that. I feel like you were brought into this person's life to kind of like give them a reality check and to shake them up and help them change and see things for what it is, because this person hasn't had any type of rift or anything to challenge them in years. It's been years since this person's being challenged, and you're the first one that's here to challenge them. And because they're distorted, they will not know how to handle opposition, and so they will become unpredictable and maybe even volatile in their energy. You're being asked to maintain your balance. Do not let anybody throw you off. You're going to overcome this situation, and they will end up respecting you in the end, because you have somebody here who feels like, oh, I can conjure something up to have the viewer like me. I can conjure something up to have the viewer on my side. This is like prime spiritual warfare, where a practitioner meets somebody who is also a practitioner. Here's the thing. You're not openly doing spells. Your mind is just so powerful that you can alter certain things. You can alter the mood of the room. Just like how this person can, so can you. One person is using their gifts in a positive way, and the other one is using it for domination and control. So this person is going to try to use those same domination and control tactics on you, but you're familiar with spiritual warfare. This is one of your area of expertise. And this is why they're feeling challenged, because this may be the first time they have met somebody that's equally as powerful as them. And you might be the first person that's going to get this individual to sit down. When they don't love you like I do, you don't love this person or care about this person. You are neutral. You are an objective third party. And they need somebody to kind of wake them up and show them exactly what's going on. So yeah, somebody wants you, but they're not going to get you. And they need therapy and counseling, because why are they trying to control everybody around them instead of just letting people live their lives? But they're going to learn that with this major sword that you have. They are going to learn a major lesson about how some people you just can't control. Some people just don't want to give to you. They don't care how much you have, how hot you are, what your notoriety is. Some people are governed by something better, and you're going to continue to be happy, and it's going to piss this person off, because then they're going to realize that they have no control over you at all.